we got a Mexican Fender, and it's 2011, and it's in very good shape, lovely shape. It's got just a service to be done to it, but it has some intonation problems, and it has some chips and body damage, which I won't be able to look at this time because we're on a bit of a time schedule for this. But I think that there's a few smaller issues to be done. The screw's loose there, there's buzzing in the socket, and there's buzzing around that pot. Pickups look to be pretty good height, but I think the intonation problems probably stem from around here, because these are all very, very loose, and they just sort of fall out of tune very quickly. Excuse my finger. So we're going to get stuck into this. Frets are pretty good, nothing much to do there. So as you can see from the swings, it looks like it's more of a rhythm guitar, and the whole, I love the color. That's a pale cream on that wood. That's a nice color. And the string heights look a little bit weird. They don't look to be following the shape of the contour, but we're going to give it a good service. Hopefully it won't take long. It's the 60th anniversary version, and it's made in Mexico, all Fender. And it's got these wee chips, which I'll fix next time he brings it back. But I think that this, what is this here? What is this here? Let me put my other glasses on. Yeah, are they scores? I don't think they are. Scores are, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. Well, I can't say they're scores or like cuts. I'll have a closer look and see. Yeah, like cuts more. Maybe the belt buckle he wears. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, let's check the neck just to make sure everything's the way it should be. And it is perfectly straight. Perfectly straight. Not a thing to be done to it. Okay, check the... I know the plug's not working too well, but we'll see. Yeah, crackle. This moves up and down, so it could be loose. That moves up and down a bit too, so I'll check on that. Right, okay. That's alright. Okay, don't need the outbound phone on anymore. Can we get it? The knobs are the wrong way around. The screw holes are pointing here. They shouldn't be. They should be pointing to the back. But those are little minor things. I'm going to speed up, take the strings off now. And, right, okay. No good to me, the strings anymore. So, Georgia girl, they're all yours. Georgia girl's going daft. Okay, Georgia girl. No. Oh, it's been well played. Does need a little bit of fret work. I'll just show you on the other camera. Just needs a little bit of, I'm going to crown them slightly, but not much. Just a bit. I'm not even going to try to take them all away. But you can see it's been fairly well played down to the whole way down. It's been pretty well played. So, oh, you can't see it, but the whole way down has been pretty well played. So we'll just crown them a little bit. Not take off all the crowning damage, because they play well and I don't want to wear the frets down. Look at her chewing. Can you see what she's doing? She's having a good old chew on the strings. See what might be going on in there. Oh, she's chewing away up there at that end. That's her helping me repair the guitar. They're tight, so the spring is in the pot itself. So what I shall do, I shall lubricate, and I'll put some of this paper beneath it to lubricate it. I got a feeling it might just be dirty because it's tight. It is tight, isn't it? Yeah, it's tight as anything. So it might just be dirty. So we'll give it a clean with my patent-pended cleaning machine. That's Georgie girl. I've locked the bedroom door because I put the 2 cases for the guitar on my bed. There's 2 guitars that I'm looking at the moment. And I put the 2 cases on my bed, and I know she just loves guitar cases. She climbs on them and tries to climb inside them. So that's her trying, that rattle you hear is her trying to open the door. What I'm doing now is I'm running 1000 grit sandpaper inside the hole, and you'll see all that brown on it. That's all rust because it went rusty in there. So that be what Georgie girl, stop trying to get in the door. You're not getting in there. She's rattling on the handle. She can pull the handle down and get in, you see. What she did last night is that I closed the door on her because she was torturing me, so I wanted to get some sleep. I usually let her torture me for about an hour, but then I have to put her into the lounge to get some sleep. And was it 8 o'clock this morning? She came in, rattling the handle of the door, trying to get in, trying to get in, trying to get in. And eventually I gave up, got up, and opened the door for her. She walked in the bedroom, looked around, walked back out the door again, and I shut the door and went back to sleep again till 9 o'clock. All she wanted to do was look inside the bedroom. That whole time she was an hour outside the door, scratching and jumping up and down. And that's her still doing it. You can hear her rumbling in the back. There's still some rusty stuff coming off that. It's what is it, 13-year-old guitar, so it will pick up some rust inside the jack plug, because the jack plug's the thing that gets the most friction other than the strings. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's just have a listen to see if that's... Yeah, nothing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the neck now. Yeah, medium frets. Now you might say, why is he not taping off the frets? Because I'm using a rounded file, a very expensive rounded file, which doesn't touch the wood. And I'm only taking off a little bit of this. Just a very little bit. Okay, I'm not going to record all of this, just the typical rubbing fine sandpaper on it to get the crowning file marks off it. And I'll show you what it looks like close up with the other camera. Now you're going to see that they're not missing. I haven't taken the frets right down to hide that. Deliberately, doesn't need to have it done. That's what it looks like now. That's what it looks like, and that's what it's going to look like when I've done the whole lot. Okay. Now, in my humble opinion, these are too loose, because you can turn them just like that easily, and that would affect your tuning. That one's very loose. Affect your tuning. It would drop out more often than not. Okay. See scratches on that. But this guy plays a lot on stage, so there will be the odd ding here and there. I'll get him to bring this guitar back to me so I can at least tighten up some of the dings so that they don't go worse before their time. Right, okay. So now, strings on, intonations, checking everything. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I'll come back to you. And here we are. Fender Telecaster. Mexican Fender Telecaster, year 2011. Frets have all been redone and polished, and it's looking gorgeous. It's all been cleaned up and set up, and you saw what happened. So just a little tune. It's perfectly in tune. I just did it. Pickup, back pickup, tones are all working. Nice tone, lovely tone. Oh, sorry. What's happened here? Not be my playing. It is my playing. Love it, quite nice. Now the owner said he had a problem with intonation. Now the intonation was quite a bit out. The only other thing I'd say before I hang up on you is that the action at the top, no, my thing's falling over on me. No. Yeah, the action on the top frets is superb, right? And they got that action, I haven't touched the action, but they got that by lowering the nut. But what they didn't make sure they had, first of all, was they didn't make sure that they had the guitar strings as low as possible before they lowered the nut. So what we have is a really good action at the top, and what I would call good but not great action down there, because the guitar strings are having to slope a lot. So the idea is when you want to get your action really low, you set it to the right action height there first, and then you adjust your nut up or down. Also, the other thing is that they've cut the nut deep, but I didn't want to touch the nut. The string should be sitting on top of the nut. They've cut it into the nut, but it won't make not much difference, you know. Okay, I'll play my favorite chord now. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Lovely looking guitar. Bye-bye. 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 Well, guys and girls, this is something different, isn't it? We've got actually a face, solo face.
Hello there.
This is Junior and FIFA.
Afrifa.
Afrifa.
That's good.
And he teaches guitar. He can introduce himself. Go ahead.
Yeah, so my name is Junior Afrifa. I own a music school over in Newton Arts. And this is my workhorse. The money maker, as I say.
Georgie girl's knocking the camera, sorry. Go
It was
ahead.
do some TLC. So I'll play a little bit here for you.
Yeah, please. All those chords that just, you know, you did a little bit of funk earlier. Can you do that again? Yeah, just to let the people see. Yeah. That's great, thank you. And isn't that great to hear a real guitar player rather than me struggling on? And by the way, people say that Junior and I look like twins, but he's not as good looking as me. Say bye, bye-bye.
Bye everyone, cheers.